And we are back for another Tactical Tuesday with our Stellaris Lilorobius Multitude playthrough, and we are still at war, but not for much longer. Where is our main fleet? There's our main fleet. Our secondary fleet's still bombing this world. Slowly but surely.
System survey concluded.
Let's take a look at our claims. $84, excuse me, 19 more months. 10%, so that'll lower that by 8.
Initializing hostile engagement protocols.
Let's go ahead and claim that just because it's in the background.
Striking hostile station.
Is there a planet here? There's 3 planets here. And we're not going to be taking that anytime soon. That'll take 200, so we can't do that anytime soon either. Whittle that station down. Watch it go.
System survey concluded.
Now that we can concentrate plasma on it, it's going to go down a lot quicker. Where is it going to send us if we need to go heal? What about if we want to do that? Same place? Yeah. Okay, so let's go do that first. And then we'll go here. That did not touch the war store, even 1%. 5,000.
Construction project concluded.
Oh, they've taken back most of what was down here, that's why. How big is this? 3,000. They've got a fleet moving in. What looked like it was about 5,000, 5,200. So that'll keep them busy down there while we're pushing through up here. We can do one of these. Only 4 energy. Keep an eye on this planet. That's the biggest problem with the multitude. They're even with the boosts they've already got.
Concluded.
"17 months. Is specifically designed to overwhelm point defense. I want to get those. 22 months. Yeah, let's go ahead and get those. Not that we're using anything, but it's quick. The other one was 17. It's only a couple extra months. And point defense is something that AI uses a lot. Not much we can do right now but sit and wait until that fleet is moving out again and until that planet's bombed to dust. They are at a higher war fatigue than we are. So the more we can claim, especially the closer we can get to this, because we get all of this when the war ends. I wouldn't mind having that as a choke point. I really want this just so that because it's the only thing that connects to them, and it would let me rival them, but we're already their neighbors, so that's kind of a moot point, isn't it? Is there anything at all? Going through the planets. That's something we're waiting to have on a few of these planets. This doesn't have enough on it yet for that, but this one does. Does Sutter have one? Yeah, it does, right there. Really? I was just in. Forget it. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing this run back and forth. Oh, I want to upgrade there. Oh, I want to upgrade there. You were just there. You left there to upgrade here. Now you're saying you want to go back. You're just going to have to live without the minor upgrade until after the war. Let's take a look back at this. Almost there.
Spaceports sustaining damage.
Where? Didn't give me a pop-up. I don't see any enemy forces in my territory. A construction ship is attacking the Starhold. Construction ships don't even have combat capability. How is that even possible? I'm pulling two systems, which will be 1, 2. Oh, they finally hit their homeworld. No, they haven't dropped. Let's actually check and see if they have. No. They're just bombing it. Finally, our fleet's moving. I swear, our fleets move so much slower than every other fleet in the game. Doesn't matter what level of tech we have, it seems the AI always moves faster, even with lower tech engines. Let's just whittle this thing down. So they have almost killed an army and decided to stop and start bombing a different army instead. Does that make sense? Well, this was a throwaway army fleet, So if I lose a few in this invasion, it's not a big deal. My main armies are still way down south, waiting to move back in on the nasty, evil purple cabbages. Climatic purifiers. 33 days till jump. That's the plan right there. All the while waiting for this to go up to be able to claim. And they're going to have this little thing even if I claim that. If they were going to jump back in, I wouldn't be able to hold that system anyway. This war is just dragging on, which is what does seem to happen with AI wars, especially, at least in this case, there's fighting going on. A lot of times they have, oh, we're going to war, and then just sit there. It's like, you wanted war, you declared war, but you're just going to sit there and not move your superior fleet in and just end this quickly. Sometimes just doesn't make sense. Down goes another outpost. Moving on to the next one. If I do come this way, I think I have a science
Construction
ship.
project
I
complete.
think it's that one. Yeah. It's a long way off. But I need that explored so I can jump through and attack them on the other front. Where are you anyway? You're way down there. Oh, you know what our problem is? We were still on normal. That's why things are going so slow today. Hey, why is everything just as slow as molasses today? Because we were on normal speed, that's why. A second a tick versus like 4 seconds a tick makes a big difference. In we go. Almost enough to claim Rundor. 2 more months from the looks of it. I mean, I'd love to have enough influence to just claim all through here, but just don't have it. I want to claim as much as this northern territories. I really, really want to claim this. Let's take a look. 112. And then 168. Ugh. That may go down once we've claimed this one. I don't know. Not quite sure how all that works.
System survey concluded. Horizons expanded.
Here's the tech. And Rundor will now be ours. And we're down to 6 influence. So as long as we can take that planet before the war ends. That should revert to us, because they don't have any claims on it. At least not that I could tell. And that's the more important system, just because everything has to funnel through that to go anywhere. As soon as this army is gone, we're landing. Because that assault army should be dead almost instantly. It's got no health. Fleet should be heading over here. And we'll just make a line down here. And anything they've got claimed, I don't care. They're, like I said, they can have everything up to here. I would gladly turn over all of these systems to them. Because I don't want them. Up to 81 on war score. That should go up pretty soon when we land on this planet. So we've only got I think it's 150. Yeah, 157.
Construction project concluded.
Just don't want to finish. Alright, we're going down. Just don't want to finish off that assault army. It's just sitting there with its sliver of health.
Commencing planetary incursion initiative. Planetary incursion initiative successful.
Alright. You can go down there. You can go down there. As soon as you two merge up, That only bumped us 1%. Still 1,000 days out. There are 2 planets here, both heavily defended.
System survey concluded.
Why would I do that? That's 1, 2, 3. One, two, three, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why would I go that way? When I can get 2 systems in 5 jumps instead of 1.
Construction project concluded.
Making its way up that way, that'll be well. They'll time out probably long before they can do anything about that.
Research concluded.
Now we get our influence. Alright, 125. That's starting to look pretty good, actually. Command limit.
System survey concluded.
100 months. I do need to bump up my command limit. I also need to bump my naval capacity.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
Let's go here first. Not much of a difference. really do want to take that, but it's going to be around 160 or so. 144 is where we're at. So we're halfway to what we need to claim that system.
Research concluded.
107. Better autocannons. Let's take the mining. That way, if we have to, we can trade it with traders for more energy, which is what we're going to need real soon. So yeah, I'm not wasting 1,000 to upgrade that. Is there a second planet, or is there a... Oh, nothing there. Transports are waiting for the second fleet to arrive to start bombing. There was no way, especially with a relatively small fleet. Yeah, 10,000, relatively small fleet. But with a 10K fleet and as many armies on there, I don't even expect to get through the armies on that planet before they're forced to wipe peace out. Which is why I want that 144 influence, so we can grab this before they wipe peace. That way we'll be able to control them coming in or us going out. And who's insulting us now? The Haidari? Oh no, it's the Froggies. You're next on my list. Trust me, you're next. Finish up here, and then this fleet's heading back for upgrades, and then back to the southern border where it's supposed to be. Especially now that this is starting to get up to size again, after it got pounded by fleet after fleet because nobody else was helping. All that influence has to do is hit 144. That's the magic number. And as we seem to be doing finally well in this war, we also seem to be running out of time yet again, so we will finish up this little onslaught of destruction and say, oh, I think that's the frogs. I hope it's not the frogs, but I think it is. Yep.
System survey concluded.
Frogs are becoming psionic. That could be a worry. And on that note, we will hit this system. We will return to base for resupply and head definitely down to face the psionic frogs. But that will be next time. So, my friends, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe and hit that bell for all the juicy upcoming content that we put out. We will finish this war with no doubt next time. But once again, from the Lularobius Empire, the multitude bids you goodbye, for I am done and we are out of here. We will see you in the next one.